Okay, today we are going to speak about purpose of meditation, and as just now mentioned, why we have to spend and lose our precious and expensive time to practice such a strange thing like meditation. Meditation is an ancient tool. It's actually a technique with the help of which we may work with our consciousness. In a sense, mind, in a sense, intellect, we can say emotions. So it's always questionable how to describe which terminology to pick up for that. We may say that meditation is a tool for transformation of consciousness, or just your inner world, and it includes your memory, emotions, intellect, mind, thoughts, everything. So when we say consciousness, it's maybe the best because it includes everything, including like even not only memory, intellect, thinking process and emotions, but also energy, your life force. So, and that's certain ancient technique. And better to say not just technique, because we have a lot of ancient schools and traditions and a lot of modern. But all of them is like about how can we penetrate into our mind, subconscious mind, soul, and again the questions what kind of terminology we are planning to use, because those people who are more familiar with the scientific approach, for them of course much more sweet to speak about subconscious mind, but for more religious people much better to speak about soul. And anyway, it's your inner world anyway. We can say that we may describe meditation in a different terminology, religious or scientific. That's, by the way, important, because religious and scientific people both can practice meditation, and by the way, you can believe in God or not, but you may practice meditation. For example, Buddhist people, they don't believe in God, but they practice meditation. Christian people, Jewish people, Hindu people, mostly they believe in God, they practice meditation. And also purely modern people who don't worry about religion at all, they also practice meditation. And I like to say that we have a number of levels when we speak about purpose for the meditation. And to speak about purpose is, by the way, very important, because very practical, because, we are modern, Westerners or Orientals, because modern people now, it's not only like the United States or Germany, it's India, it's China, it's Japan, everywhere modern people, they ask similar questions. Why I have to spend time for meditation, even if it is like just 15 to 20 minutes in the morning? It's huge anyway, yeah? Why I have to spend time? What are the benefits? And top level purpose for the meditation is self-inquiry. And when I say self-inquiry, it's actually Vedic or Buddhist approach. And by the way, modern scientific approach also can be like self-inquiry. Self-inquiry means, I want to be happy, and I want to escape from suffering. I want to be rich, I want to go, to Himalayas, I want to buy a new car, etc. I want to, like, whatever. But the question is, who am I to be happy? Who am I to escape from suffering? And the Vedic philosophy actually it's make step back. And Vedic philosophy is not about happiness and suffering. That's interesting. For the Vedic philosophy, they don't care that you are happy or you are in depression. Nobody care in Vedic philosophy. But the question is, who are you? I am. What does it mean, I am? And that's fundamental question. Very important, because a lot of confusion happen because people don't think about who am I. They set goals, they wish to achieve something, they wish to escape from something else without thinking about who am I. We use this I am as granted. Okay, I am, naturally. But it is not obvious and it's natural, but a huge question, huge mystery. And it means,
which are the benefits of self-inquiry?
You see, if you may understand more and more who are you, then you may understand what are real goals. For example, the huge transformation in a human life is to set proper goals. If you don't have goals, you are vegetating. You are working for somebody. And that somebody can be your relatives, it can be your political leaders, it can be your friends, it can be your diaspora, it can be your religion, it can be, But if you have your clear set of goals, then you live your life, not somebody's life. If you don't have set of goals, you don't live your life, you live somebody's life. If you have set of goals, then you may fulfill your life purpose and just live your life full of meaning, happiness, and you can have your own private project, or you can work for huge big company. But even if you work for the huge big company, but if you have set goals, even if you are just clerk or manager somewhere, you live your life. You work not for the company, but you basically work for yourself. But
what if you want to work for company or to work for others?
No, it's the main guy in your cosmos is yourself. If in your cosmos somebody become most important, that's hell, that's awful. You're the most important person in your universe, in your cosmos, and you must work for yourself, and you must to have a set of goals. But to have a proper set of goals, you must to know who are you, because then it's an absurd. How can you set goals if you don't know who are you? For whom are you going to set all that goals? That's the problem. People, they take piece of paper and then just start to write down all the goals. But if you read most of the goals carefully, then it's just social conditioning. I want better car. I want better salary. I want, but it's not about really your goals, because what do you as the soul, as the human being, actually don't need better car. Okay, it can be better car, but only if it is a goal number 10. But goal number 1, 2, 3 is like happiness, creativity, life purpose, understanding, love, joy. That's goals for the soul. But when people don't know about who they are, then they start on the top of the list, put I want more money. More money is good, but only if money are your slave, your servant. But if you put money on the top of your list of priorities, then you are slave of the money. But not to be confused, you have to know who are you. And that's the top question for the meditation. So it means even when we speak about all that huge philosophy, really speaking, it's very practical. Just another time you told me that, okay, maybe it's like to speak about philosophy too difficult for the most of the people. You know, philosophy of self-inquiry is the most practical one, because you can't even understand what do you really want in your life if you don't know that you're at least soul, if not consciousness. That you are not male or female, you are not, you know, German, French, Arabian, you are not Christian or Jewish or Muslim, you are soul, which is beyond all that. You are using all that. And you know, your religion, your being like male or female influencing you, but you're slightly beyond all that. Okay, but yeah, okay.
Can we say that behind every our goal is our wish to be happy?
Yeah, that's very simple. And I like wonderful, you know, one famous interview with His Holiness the Dalai Lama. You know, sometimes Dalai Lama, he is really genius, because he sometimes makes express things in a very simple way. Like, you know, what is the main purpose? To be happy. You know, it's like, what does it mean? Another guy here in the United States, he told a wonderful thing, is like, what does it mean to be successful? Success means happiness. If you are happy, means you are successful. And maybe you have $100 bill in your pocket. But if you are happy, you are successful. Because there are people, they have $50 million, $100 million, and they suffer a lot. Then the question is, okay, what does it mean success? And a part of, okay.
So almost without thinking, we can put as our first goal to be happy in life.
Yeah, you see, actually I believe we can make another video about how to set goals properly. You know, if you will put goal number 1 to be happy, it's not really proper goal, because proper goals must be clear, because, you know, happiness is a too general philosophical approach, because the real goal is like, it must be much more clear. I mean, what do you mean by happiness, like that? And mostly happiness is, of course, balance between few things. It's your, if you know your life purpose, if you live life according to your life purpose, if you have good family, if you have good health, you know, if you have clarity about your creativity, which is extremely important.
In Vedic philosophy, we already have 4 main goals in life: karma, artha, dharma, moksha.
Yeah, and actually, why in Vedic philosophy we have like 4, sometimes we say 7, if according to the chakras, okay? But the main idea is that harmony and a balance between spiritual, intellectual, material life, it must be all included. Because only, let us say, your creativity may not bring you happiness, because, for example, if you are broken in your family life or health, then okay, even creativity may be not enough. So the balance, harmony, like between, you know, spiritual life, creative life, financial climate in your own bank account, and your family life, your good health. So all must be included. But at beginning is anyway meditation, because you have to be in a state of understanding who are you to achieve all that. And in the end of this video, I may say that, okay, there are a few more simple purposes for the meditation, including self-healing. Because even modern medical doctors, they easily start to agree that, okay, if you're meditating, actually you are more healthy, because all diseases start in a bad thinking process and evil emotions. So that means meditation is a very foundation of self-healing. I'm not going to say that you don't need to go to the medical doctor, but if you're practicing meditation, then use whatever medical things, stuff, then that's self-healing. Then purification of certain, subconscious troubles. And also many people in the modern society, almost everyone, say that I need more concentration, I need more clarity, I need peace of mind, I need more life force, more energy to do my business, to run my family. The question is, from where can we get it? Maybe from vitamins, maybe from gym, maybe from cigarettes. Of course not. I mean, if you take more vitamins or go to the gym, that's good, that's not bad. If you go to the bar and take some couple of glasses of something like, that's not the way. But the meditation is the way how can you increase your life force, energy, inner power, clarity, peace of mind, concentration. It means even Yogananda Paramahamsa, the most famous Kriya Yoga guru who lived in the first half of 20th century. Yeah, he was, in the first half of 20th century, he in the United States, he was preaching like very strange things that, okay, if you practice meditation, you're going to be better manager, better businessman. Meditation is extremely practical, even if we'll speak about just your business project, family life, quality of your life. Because if you meditate, then you may enjoy, sunset, cup of coffee. If you're not meditating, you always worry about your business, your relatives. And the mind is it's helpful, but it can be tricky. Then people stay in fear because they worry about huge crazy things like, okay, who knows, maybe the end of the world will happen soon, maybe climate is changing, what we're going to do, like maybe tomorrow everything will collapse. That's mind, expectation of the hell. But how to stay in the moment and be happy right now? To practice meditation.
So it seems that everything we wish, absolutely everything, we can relate with meditation.
Absolutely. We may relate to meditation, whatever we wish, spiritual, creative, good health, proper decision making in your office. Everything is because of meditation may happen properly. Because meditation is peace of mind, peace of consciousness, clarity of thinking. And it means everything. If you're in a state of peace, and if you're clear, then whatever, we can discuss any religious and philosophical question, or we can discuss just purely business questions. Those people who are practicing meditation, much better in everything. Even, relationship like husband and wife relationship. If people practice meditation, they may deal with a family life much better. And what is the point is that, okay, some very rich and financially successful people, they openly say that they are practicing meditation. Some prefer to keep it as a secret, but mostly effective and financially, socially successful people, really they're practicing meditation, but just sometimes they say about it openly, like Steve Jobs. Yeah, okay. Sometimes they prefer not to speak openly, but just, sometimes people practice something similar to meditation. They don't call it meditation. That's also okay. You can call it whatever. But really it is contemplation, meditation, classical one, or just somebody is just walking meditation, it's like traditional Buddhist way of meditation, by the way. If somebody just sometimes go to the park or next to the beach, just walking meditation, and people sometimes say, oh, no, that's not meditation. But really it is meditation, a very classical one, and in the Buddhist tradition they have a special, way of meditation, which is walking meditation. So that's the very important in any aspect of our wonderful life.